Boom. We're live on YouTube right now. And I am just going to check to see that we're live. Hello, hello, if you are watching this right now. My name is Amir Zen. I'm here with my friends Matt and Mr. Elon today. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on Instagram live right now. We're on YouTube right now. We are going on Instagram live. Boys, I will see you there as well. We are going to be hitting both platforms right now. What's up? What's up? My name is Amir Zen. Today, we are going to be talking about one of the hottest topics in 2021, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Elon Musk, Cardano. We're going to be joined by a few of the homies very soon. Let's go. Join, guys. All right. We're going to be talking about Shiba, Doge, Memecoins. We're going to be talking about Cardano and Ethereum and Thorchain because we all love Thorchain. All right. View request. Let's go. I got your requests. Let's see. Milad, can you request one more time, please? And can you guys turn down your phones too? Because there's an echo.
I keep sending requests and it does not work. Let me.
Boom, boom, boom. What else? Chainlink. We're going to talk about Chainlink. We're going to talk about Elon Musk.
There's a lot going on right now.
Stupid shit. Yeah.
It's not working.
Let's see. Go live. Okay, Milad, I'm going to send you a request. I just sent you a request to go live. Let's go. What's up, Milad? Good to see you there. Matt, join us there. Okay, I'm going to send you the thing. Hey, can you guys turn down your phones all the way? Because I can hear the echoes. There we go. Hell yeah. All three of us are here. Let's go. Good to see you guys here. We are with the homies chatting cryptocurrency. Some cryptocurrency experts here today. How you guys doing?
Enthusiast for myself. I'll have to speak.
You're pretty good at this, bro.
We're the experts.
Experts. So, all right, there is a lot of shit going on in the cryptocurrency market right now. Gosh, there are a bunch of reasons why the market is down right now, and we are here to talk about them. 1, Elon Musk. 2, taxes. 3, Milad, what were you just talking about?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of things happened that are interesting. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think yesterday or something, a report came out from the Fed about inflation. It hasn't been this high since like 12 years ago or something. So that was pretty scary. But they were saying how yeah, it's everything's okay. We're gonna be able to handle more inflation, but a lot of stocks and gold and silver, like assets, start selling off. After that
big
report,
sell-offs and everything right now, it seems.
Yeah, I guess they sold off, and that could have affected Bitcoin too, right? Because Bitcoin is a store of value, right? People saying to hedge against inflation. The analysis by this guy, Joe Brown from Heresy Financial, was that the market is reacting to what it thinks will happen in the future, which is they're going to raise interest rates to make money harder to borrow. Basically, take more money out of the system so the inflation can come down or be managed. So basically, they're calling a bluff. That's what the market thinks.
Yeah, and I think the market, right?
Yes. Sorry, what was the term again?
What did you say?
What did you just say? I couldn't.
No, yeah, I think the market is right. Like, I think they're trying to look at the future and they're saying this is probably going to happen at some point, and they're going to have to raise interest rates for sure, I think.
Yeah, but there's other people out there that are saying, I don't know how exactly this works, right? But that they're saying there's no way to raise interest rates because it's just going to like we need all the stimulus and all that right now.
Yeah,
But
they'll keep printing though. They'll keep printing for sure. Like the printing won't stop. I think it'll
Yeah,
increase every
the
year.
ship is
Those
sinking,
incentives
and they're
is
not going to
interesting.
stop doing what
So
they're
it's gonna
doing.
be something completely wonky that like it's gonna be a completely different QE than we saw.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though. It's so funny. I gotta shout out Amir here. It's the only reason I'm here, honestly. I don't like to do public stuff, but follow him
I
since
know, bro.
2010.
I'm glad you grace us with your beautiful face. You know.
Yeah. My name is Elon, by the way, from Jerusalem.
And your
Don't get
last
it
name's
twisted.
Musk.
Yes. So basically Amir was posting a lot of stuff that didn't make any sense to me when I was like a teenager growing up in 2010, 11, 12. And besides the political stuff where I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't make sense to be one way or the other. This sucks. Like there's a middle ground. There's a different way. There's like reason. The stuff about like finance is that part that like completely skipped over my head, and the money printing. I've been hearing these things from people like him in my, like
it's hard to grasp for a lot of people.
It's very hard. I recently started learning about it through this channel, Heresy Financial, and some other channels.
Milad, you are paused on the Instagram.
Hello, I'm good.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah, it's super hard to understand, and I'm so new to it, and I'm scared because I'm like, wow, I had no idea how this stuff works. Like, I see now how people can predict things and understand. The scary thing is that everybody knows what kind of system we're living in, or some people do. And I'm trying why aren't more people getting into crypto or gold or assets, right?
Like I would say more people are.
I think, yeah. So maybe I'm part of the herd that is just like, why is it that everyone just doesn't talk about it? Because I'm assuming like I know people who are in banking, right? I don't think they have a grasp of what's going on. I think they're hyped up. I don't know. It's an assumption. They're hyped up.
Well, yeah, because they're Keynesian, so of course they don't understand free market economics,
stocks, and the lifestyle. And I'm like, wait, so we keep losing value on the dollar. The whole system is tied to the dollar. We pretty much confiscated people's gold around the world in 71.
Right, gold can be confiscated. Like Bitcoin is a superior store of value. I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah, because it's
if you look at all the different factors, it's like logically speaking, you can store it in your head. It can be like away from all governments, like in your own little, like no one can take
centralized storage.
Yeah.
I just heard in Beverly Hills, all the way from here in Jerusalem, that some vault, some like place that keeps people like safety deposit boxes was raided by the FBI because they were dealing in some shady stuff and money laundering, but they knew a majority of the people were innocent that were holding their stuff in there, and they didn't even have the courtesy to reach out.
Hey, Milad, are you you're muted on Instagram?
I'm not muted on Instagram.
Says that the guy at the bottom left is supposed to be muted. No, he's not. Can't hear Elon. They can't hear you, Elon from Jerusalem. I cannot hear the guy on the left. The people have spoken, Elon from Jerusalem.
Why? Why can't you hear me?
Hey, Matt, what do you think, bro?
Well, I think what we were talking about, like Bitcoin is superior store of value than gold. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think we're watching an exit away from boomer rocks. I don't really see any value in those things. Like they're just shiny metal
that's not
objects. Yeah, they have value in industry, but the value in industry is do you guys hear them yet?
Hello?
Let me know. I mean if things had the real price without government manipulation, silver would be the more expensive precious metal. I would argue.
It has more uses, right? I think I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, it does have way more uses. Yeah, and it's harder to mine too.
Yeah.
Well, I just think I just think it's important to take a middle ground, right? Like to not like these are hard assets still, and there's something called a Lindy effect, right?
Hey, we got Bitcoin memes up in here. Let's go.
Hello?
What?
You can hear me on Instagram?
I don't know if they can hear you on Instagram, but I guess you're talking. So if you can't hear Mr. Elon from Jerusalem,
Yeah.
I can hear him on my headphones.
yeah, me too. Still muted, bro. Hey, you're still muted. Hey, we gotta figure this out, bro. We gotta figure this out. But until then, Milad, Elon, figure this out. We're mad, right? I'm not mad. I mean, this is just kind of normal. Like, it's bull run normal, you know, just a bunch of scary shit happens. Yo, I wanted to talk about Shiba and Doge and these meme coins, because literally all the messages I'm getting right now, I'd say 90% are literally about Shiba and like Fag and whatever new poop coin is.
Yeah, everybody wants to make money fast. Like they don't care about the tech and like what's coming from this, you know.
Right.
Bro,
and
it's really
hey, can you guys turn down your phones because there are echoes and it's coming from the live? Sold my Ethereum for Shiba. Dude, Henry, are you serious? You're kidding, right? See, this is the kind of dumb shit I'm talking about that I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, you're kidding. You're not kidding. You're serious. You're serious. That's crazy.
The goal is to stack sats, right?
Stack sats. That's the goal. Yeah.
That's the goal.
I just requested to get back on Instagram, by the way.
Let's see. Hold on. Do you guys hear an echo?
Not right now. Not with you, no.
Okay. Henry was kidding. Oh my God. I was like, Henry, bro. Hey, Matt, you know Henry. Remember Henry?
From Meow?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's the one who just said that. I was like, bro, you're kidding me. And he says, okay. But there are probably a lot of people who did. But there are a lot of people who are just getting into crypto, but they're literally just getting into Doge first, you know?
It's so dangerous, bro. I have like family members that are like talking about, oh, let me just take some money and put it in this small
things. Hey, Milad, join us on the Instagram right now.
I requested it, dude. You haven't accepted me.
I got you.
This is discrimination since I'm coming from Jerusalem.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're going to be in Shiba or something, not financial advice. None of this is financial advice. This is some friends talking right now on the internet, and you guys
it is financial advice. Don't do it.
It's not financial. Yeah, you could take his financial advice. This is not financial advice for me. But I mean, it's essentially like if you want to go into a casino and gamble and potentially lose a lot of money real fast, then those meme coins are the place to be.
They won't last in the long run, right? So you're just trying to get in. And
you know, people are saying like diamond hands on Doge, and I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, Elon is just pushing so hard.
They don't understand it, but I do think diamond hands on Doge because, not that I'm trading it, but
yeah, we can hear him now.
Elon Musk is basically trying to take over a cryptocurrency project that he can control via Doge. So if it's true that he's trying to talk to the devs to revive the project,
like
and he has money, then it can happen. I'm gonna look at their GitHub actually and see if they have any activity.
Did you see the dev chart that they have? Like by 2018, the devs just went like down to nothing for Doge.
Yeah, I'm looking at the GitHub right now. Hold on.
So when Elon Musk says he's talking to the devs, I'm like, that means you're talking to you and your people. Because I agree. He's trying to appropriate a crypto right now.
That's a simplistic take, Amir. Be careful.
What do you mean? That's literally what you just said.
This guy has the ability to go and track those people down. I mean, it's public on GitHub who their users are. Look them up. Where do they work? What projects are they working on?
They could be anonymous if they choose, right?
If they choose, but there are people, like, you got to understand, Doge was this community where it was one of the nicest crypto communities for anybody to just join.
Hey, we got big echo in the audio. You guys need to turn down your stuff all the way.
My stuff's definitely not on.
Milad, you have something on. Some
I
audio
don't
is
have
on.
anything on. You hear
Yeah,
me?
your audio is on because you don't have headphones on right now. So you're listening to our audio come from your computer and your phone, right?
Oh,
Yeah, you need to put on headphones or else it's going to echo.
How
I
about
think
this?
that's
Is it
the
better?
solution. What?
Is this better?
No, because if you're listening to us, it's going to echo.
Oh, you're busting my balls. Give me a second.
All right. Hey, mute your laptop right now.
All right.
Want a four-way? Join us, Omar. We get the whole liberty movement in here right now. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Hey, but hold on.
So-
Hey, if you want to join though, I have to send you a StreamYard link so that you can join on Instagram and on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
So if you can do that, which is one on your laptop, one on Instagram, let me know. I'll send you the link, Omar. We all will get the whole OG crypto squad up in here. That's so funny, bro. Matt, I'm like, yo, this is funny. It's all the old homies out here right now. We got you here, and now all the old homies are here. Milad's been in the game for a really long time too. Milad,
all the
you're good?
libertarians.
Yeah. So let me tell you something about Doge. First of all, there was an update made to the contribution section 5 years ago. The guy is very public, says where he works, where he's from, what his personal website is. So, and obviously he has access to be able to push changes to the Dogecoin core repository. So it's very simplistic to say, oh, it's a dead project, it's not going to get revived. No, be careful. Because as long as he's able to pay somebody.
I said that the chart of developers went from up here to down here, showing that what it is a dead project per se because of what it was here, and then now it's at like near zero. That is a nearly dead project. It could still be revived. It still exists because it's not dead.
I think it is, and I think it is being revived.
Right.
And this is very easy to see. One guy pushed his changes 5 days ago, and it's in there, so he has access to accept changes. And it's not hard to see that if Elon Musk is saying, I'm working with the devs to revive the project, that it's very, very well could be that he's paying them if he has to revive the project. There's nothing that says he can't pay of an open source project. So I think the theory that, oh, he's just trying to do this and then he's gonna pump Dogecoin and start accepting Dogecoin, and he's got the developers on his payroll.
I think it still won't last. Like, it just doesn't bring any like new utility. Like, it doesn't bring any value. It's something that's like not done before. Well, it doesn't bring any like helpful real life utility, I think.
So hey, if you guys are watching this right now and you have any questions, ask them in the comments right now. We are chatting about Elon Musk. We are happy to answer your questions as well. Thank you all so much for joining us. Okay.
5 days ago, you see that on Instagram?
What?
5 days ago, the last change. And the change is starting to be about how to report issues. So they're trying to start structuring.
Wow.
They're trying to start structuring how people report issues, because then they're going to depend on the community to report all of these issues properly. So they're going to start fixing it. Why else would the first change that goes through is, hey, here's how we're going to, the issue template, how we're going to report issues. And another thing to understand is Ethereum is going from one algorithm to another. That's a big infrastructural change. If he gets developers on his payroll, he can push any change he wants, then the developers in the community to a better project, have more utility, because he's gonna have adoption overnight. Because power, I mean, moving markets, is an asshole. He's moving markets and fucking with people.
I just feel like he's losing so much influence right now, though.
I don't think so, because he has influence over the herd, not over the crypto community.
Hey, we got a good question here. We got a good question here from one of the meme gods, Dankus Vanilla. How do I invest in Bitcoin as secretly as possible?
Oh,
Matt.
peer-to-peer. You go peer-to-peer. So there's like lots of ways to go peer-to-peer. If you are able to find someone, there's websites you can use. You get connected with somebody and you guys do a deal. That's it. And there's usually some sort of intermediary to hold it, but you release it when you get payment. It's pretty simple. Just go peer-to-peer.
Boom.
Yeah, I think that's the beautiful thing. You know, it's like a cash of sorts. Like you can do a trade, you can barter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In some places, you could probably buy a whole house for Bitcoin if the rules of that.
You could do that in California, in some places in California.
Have they done that?
But that has to be like, where did the money come from? What happened? I don't know. Actually.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's the thing. If you're trying to do those things,
if it's in a part of California where nobody gives a crap about, why not? But
right. I remember when I had to sell and buy Bitcoin on Craigslist. Yeah, that was like 10 years ago, before it was listed on exchanges and stuff. You would have to, it was extremely hard to get Bitcoin. That's what people don't realize. Like 10 years ago, it was like, I remember I tried to do it 10 years ago and I was like, damn, this is
difficult.
This is complicated. Fuck this. like Matt, you remember, it's like during the Ron Paul days, we all knew what Bitcoin was.
Yeah,
we were all repping Bitcoin, but none of us knew how to get it, you know?
About Bitcoin. I wish back then you were like, listen, stupid kid.
I told everybody about Bitcoin back then. I was always talking about it back then.
And it takes a while to really like gain conviction in Bitcoin.
Exactly. Yeah. To put in that time.
Yeah. And over time, the more you learn about it, like the higher your conviction grows. It's like pretty insane. I'm like always researching Bitcoin and like I just get more and more bullish.
Constant, yeah. Do you, like, you just feel like the more you look into Bitcoin, the more you realize, wow, I've been studying this for this long and I still don't know shit.
It has such a big benefit to society. Like when you really realize like what it can do, like what it's already doing. You know, like in countries like Venezuela, they need a way to like store their value because their government's like printing crazy amounts of money, right? So it gives them freedom. They can lead dictatorships. They can just take all of their funds with them without anybody being able to take it. There's a lot of good things that are happening right now because of Bitcoin. So.
Yeah. All right. So Bitcoin is super complicated. I'm still confused with it. If you got any questions, we're right here to answer your questions. So he says now it's doggy coin so that you don't have to be in meme coins as a primary investment in crypto, because again, that's not I don't think that's a real investment to invest in a casino. That's not like a high risk casino. That's not really a strong investment.
Amir, you know of Andreas Antonopoulos?
Yeah.
Read his book, the Bitcoin book, okay?
It's gonna be dense. Recently, right? Yeah.
I read it. I had to read it. It took me a month to read it, and I had to reread it. It was that dense, even for me, and I know what's going on. My professor at school was literally the A in RSA encryption, and I still had to like reread all of that stuff. But if you want to know how it works from a little bit of a technical level and some of the algorithms and the security of it, just read that book. That's like the Bible of Bitcoin for people who really want to understand how it works.
Name that book again. By who?
Andreas Antonopoulos. It's for free on GitHub. You don't have to buy it if you want to read it digitally. But it's called Mastering Bitcoin.
Mastering Bitcoin.
Yeah. And then he has Mastering Ethereum, and he's probably gonna have to put a second or third edition or whatever for Ethereum when the new proof of stake comes out and all that. I mean, it's interesting stuff. I mean,
do you guys run a node of any kind?
No, you run a node now. You run your own node.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, with get Umbrel.
Yep. I was super surprised at how simple it was. Like it took me.
Okay, Matt. Sorry, I have to stop you there.
Yeah.
For the people that are watching right now, a lot are beginners. What is a node?
So you can run a node in your house, and it's like you can just run it on a Raspberry Pi. It's just a small computer, like in the corner of your room, basically. Super cheap, $100, $200. You need a little hard drive too to store the ledger. So what you're doing is you're downloading the full ledger of all transactions, all the blocks, entire history of the blockchain. So you have a record of it and can verify yourself rather than having to go through.
Let me give some more context. A node is a computer in a peer-to-peer network. So back in the LimeWire days, right, those are peer-to-peer networks where you could share files, right? And like that's how we like
get music.
That's how people would like get music or something.
And internet connections are your own nodes as well.
Yeah, basically.
In a sense, yeah. So so what Matt was saying is you can have a small device, a small computer in your house, connect a USB drive to it that has a lot of memory because you need a lot of memory to hold the blockchain.
Yeah.
And over time, by the way, as transactions grow, you're gonna need more and more space. But you can run your node, and there's different kinds of nodes depending on what network you're on. There's validator nodes, there's full nodes. There's I think like for Bitcoin, there's 4 different kinds of nodes.
And it's important to know, Matt, that node that you're using is not a full node.
It's downloading the entire ledger and being able to verify that.
Because a full node would have mining capabilities. Yeah, full nodes of mining. If you're doing all the types of nodes,
I'm not mining.
Umbrel Umbrel, they don't do that. So it's not a full node.
Yeah.
But it does make you a validator on the Bitcoin network. So
yeah, it's something.
The other benefit, like if you have validator nodes and you're not mining, you get a true sense of what is going on.
Yeah.
In a network, if you build second degree tools, you can look at you
can also open a Lightning Network connection with someone else and go like super quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't tried it, but I want to.
Does anybody know what Lightning Network is?
Yeah. Well, I know what a Lightning Network.
From my understanding, and this is again by reading that the Bitcoin book, it's basically you open a channel, right? You may have a lot of transactions to do, right, in a short amount of time, a week or less or whatever. So you're able to do those transactions off chain, off the main chain. And then it's just like a ledger, right? I don't know if a lot of people don't know accounting, but basically at the end of the day, you have an account. How much money did you end up giving this person? How much money came back? Now you take that final state and you push it to the blockchain. If I'm remembering correctly, again, I could be remembering it wrong or something, so don't quote me on that. But that's a way to make sure people can do a lot more transactions given the constraints of Bitcoin and Bitcoin's transaction speed is like 4 transactions per second.
Wait, we got
Hey.
Yo.
What's up, Omar? How you doing? Hey, join us on Instagram too, bro. Good to see your face.
Yeah. Do that. Second.
Let's go. We got the whole squad out here. Ron Paul Revolution. I just sent you a request, bro.
What do you think about the power consumption issue?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Oh, real quick. There's a comment here that says, so are you guys saying to stay far away from Doge? I'm super newbie to all this, so bear with me. This is not financial advice. I personally have 0 Doge. I had some when it pumped up and everybody else jumped in. I sold it and I made a bunch of profit. And now all the newbies are left for some reason wanting to invest in meme coins with 0 utility before tried and true projects like Bitcoin. So what I would do is learn about cryptocurrency, the philosophy of cryptocurrency, why Bitcoin is special, why decentralization is important, and then invest in cryptocurrency.
I have an easier suggestion because a lot of people aren't going to do that. But
a lot of people do, and the ones who do are the ones who make a lot of money.
Right. But here's a middle ground. There are a lot of projects out there that have a lot of utility and they're trying to do big things that just got started this year or within the last 2 years. these projects are backed by big venture capital companies. I think Sequoia backs 2 of them already. And I think one of those is Orchid, for example, right? Now, you can start there, right? Start learning about what that project is trying to do that a major venture capital firm has invested in, and you can work your way down. And if you feel FUD, right, or the other way around, if you feel FOMO, you can invest in that project because they're also pretty cheap, like $1 or less. And you can say at the end of the day, it's like investing in a company, honestly, pre-IPO, right? Because
that's the best way to look at it. Yeah,
the projects haven't matured yet, right? They've been invested in these blockchain projects. They take time, they get some investment, they start building, and then they release. So you can learn all about a couple of these projects that are venture backed and put your money there. And that way you don't have FOMO because you've already started, right? Because you like, if you trust Sequoia, right, that basically the company that built Silicon Valley, of course, there's still risks involved, right? Venture capital companies lose money like 100% on many projects before one or a couple of them make it big. But if you want to like get going right away, you're like, I don't have time to learn about all this complicated stuff. I just want to make money. I want to invest. That might be an easier route to take. And I don't want to give financial advice, so you guys can go look it up, like which cryptocurrencies are venture backed.
Just stacking sats over time and holding is the best strategy.
Yeah, when we say stacking sats, it's important to note people are like so novice that they literally don't even know what stacking sats mean. When we say stacking sats, that means like building up your Bitcoin portfolio over time.
But the problem with that is like with the newbie people coming in, and there shouldn't be also like this disdain, right? We're all newbies at some point. I guess.
No, it's not disdain. It's trying to get people to go into the right direction and see the light instead of making dumb mistakes that's going to lose them money because I've already lost money doing dumb shit like that.
Out of empathy,
I don't want to see my friends doing that.
But out of empathy to say there is FOMO and we all get it, is saying, look, like if you don't feel like you're gonna make big returns on Bitcoin because you think it's already so expensive, because this is a running theme. Everyone always thinks, oh, should I invest in Bitcoin now? No, it's too expensive now. I'll wait till it goes down.
That's why you have to say Satoshis, stacking sats. Satoshis.
That's why I would say stack sats and not buying Bitcoin, you know?
Right.
No one can afford a Bitcoin, you know? They get a
all right.
And that's important, right? You don't
hey, Omar, are you here? Is your audio good and everything? Because I don't hear you on the YouTube.
It's not on Instagram either.
And not the Instagram. Why we love you, Amir. Thank you, Imran. I love you too, bro. Hey, Jake. We got Jake out here. Hey, bro. Jake, if you want to join the party, holla at us. Omar, your thing is paused and frozen.
I think a lot of people are going to look at the price of Bitcoin and there's that FOMO that exists and say, no, I'm not going to make money as fast as I would like there, right? Like,
you have to be patient, you know? Yeah. And like kind of put your emotions aside too. If you're investing, if you're able to put your emotions aside, that really helps you.
Yeah.
So people have trouble with that, yeah.
But if the people have trouble with that, then at least if you're going to go into these smaller things that you think you can have big gains in, just look at the venture-backed companies. I know it's still venture-backed, there's some sort of centralization, but if you want to make money on altcoins, that might be the safer way to go, and you start learning about the utility of a project. Because even though venture capital companies lose money on a lot of their project investments, they do some due diligence to make sure what they're doing is proper. So for example, if you've heard of Uniswap is backed by Andreessen Horowitz, and it's just been
but they just get forked, you know. These projects get copied, and these altcoins just come and go, and none of them are really going to last in the long run per se, because these things that are like, they're the competitors to Ethereum, you know. Maybe a new one will come in, new one will take them, you know. It's not like Bitcoin. No one's trying to compete on like the store of value is very secure, like you put it in there for a long time, and nothing's going to happen.
It's lack of its transaction speed. The fact that like something like 4 transactions.
Hey, Jake, check your messages. I just sent you the link.
Right? It's a strength because it means, well, it's a store of value.
It's the base layer of our financial system. It should be like a settlement layer, you know, like where big transactions are confirmed with security. You know,
I will not doubt the day where a small country like Bolivia or something, when the global financial system goes through another major issue, which will happen cyclically in this kind of system, where it says, you know what, we're gonna buy a bunch of Bitcoin, and we're gonna back our currency on the price of Bitcoin. These countries that are very like rogue, or not rogue, renegade, like that's when then people will really see, okay, store of value, wow, because it is like gold and it's better than gold. And I think a small country will take Bitcoin. I mean, like Ecuador right now uses the US dollar. They don't have their own currency.
It's better than gold, but it's also better than like all fiat, right? And think of all the money there is out there, right? Everyone's holding fiat, right? So like you want to be holding fiat, right? You want to be holding something limited. So it has a big market cap that it's going after. Being a store of value is huge, you know? Like there's still a lot of gains to be made, I think, for sure.
With Bitcoin,
it's for sure going to go way more than 100K. Because
that's the thing. People who think it's expensive right now have no idea what it's going to feel like when it's $1 million, or when the dollar is just worthless and you have to use something else. All right, we got. You
guys have been in it longer than I have, right? I saw it at like 1,500, 600 go to 2,000. You guys you're in it when it was like $1, $10, and people were like, "Oh, this is the future. This is gonna gain a lot of money," and now it's happening. Like you're seeing it every year in front of your eyes. So
hey, we got a question. What's Tron? All right, what's Tron? First of all, go into a search engine and type in Tron cryptocurrency, and then spend hours reading about it, and then you won't have passed the question. You know, Tron.
White paper.
Read the white paper. Tron is a cryptocurrency. I have some, but it's one of the shit coins that I had to bag hold into this bull run. So 4 years of bag holding because I made bad investment decisions during the last bull run. And that's why I'm here to advise, not financially, but friendly, that people make intelligent, long-term, disciplined, conservative investment decisions in cryptocurrency, and don't try to get rich quick. Because if you try to get rich quick, 99.9% of the people get fucking wrecked. There is a small percentage of people who get really fucking rich, but the majority of people get fucking wrecked. So don't be one of those people. Be smart.
Yeah, it's too hard to time it. You got to get in, you got to get out. You know?
Oh shit, let's go.
You guys see my
it's
screen?
Not going to last, you know.
Do I see your screen? Yeah.
This is Doge coins.
Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you.
You hear me? Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Jake. All right, we're getting joined by the homie Jake here.
There's definitely development plan on Dogecoin.
All right, adding them.
Amir.
What's up, Jake?
Hey guys, we're here right now, and look, I appreciate you bringing me on, and I just want to say hi to all the people that are in the chat, and I just want to be that voice of reason. So look,
hey Jake, can you join us on Instagram right now too?
Yeah, no problem. Can you see me right now or no?
Yeah.
Do you want me to join on Instagram as well?
On both, if you can.
All right, 1 second, because I got some good shit to say real quick about the market.
I want to hear it
about what's going on right now with Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the cryptocurrencies. So let me log on Instagram. Stay tuned, guys. We got some good shit to come.
Hell yeah, yes. All right. We got the voice of reason coming in here because I'm an extremist.
All right. So no, we will have it. So Amir, I'm on Instagram. Send me the link.
Okay, so you'll use the StreamYard link that you're on right now for one video, and then your other video you'll have to use from your phone on Instagram, just like you were in the room before, and then you'll join us through there.
No problem.
Let's get it. What were you guys what were we just talking about? Bitcoin.
Let's talk about the energy consumption.
Yes.
We should debunk that because that's
all right. Let's debunk it. All right, let's go. I touched on it yesterday on yesterday's live stream, but hey, and Jake, I sent you a request
Yeah. This is all I got. I want to touch on the energy consumption. I'm sorry, Amir. This is all I can do. I'm on my phone. I can't get on Instagram and both. This is on my phone.
We'll have to do that quick, bro, because we got a handful of people on Instagram right now, and we're just gonna have to stay silent.
No, quick. Let me say one thing, Amir. So Elon Musk, this guy's gonna come out here after fucking donating $1.5 billion after months and months of research and saying that Bitcoin is fucking carbon efficient. The guy sends fucking rockets to Mars. The guy fucking has electric cars going around the world. He's going to talk about fucking things being carbon, not neutral. Fuck that guy. He is up to something. There are fucking suits that are involved in Tesla that are telling him what to say. Fuck that guy. I don't believe a word he says. Do not listen to Elon Musk. Do not listen. The guy is fucking promoting Dogecoin over anything else. Fuck that guy. He is not telling the truth. He is up to something. And that is all I say. I know you have to go, Amir. I know you have other people on Instagram right now, but fuck that guy. He is lying through his teeth. There are suits telling him what to say, and I do not believe a word he says. The guy is promoting Dogecoin. He literally,
Hey, bro, what the fuck? Hey, yo, we need you here, bro. Go set up your studio and go get some claws.
all right,
And miraculously, the Chinese government
Come
is
on,
saying
bro. The
Shanghai,
Instagram fam needs to see you over here, Jake.
the Shanghai Tesla factory is going smoothly, whereas a couple of months ago they came out saying, "Oh, there's problems." They're giving me shit. All of a sudden, yesterday, they were like, "Oh,
Okay,
everything's going smoothly."
yeah. We're shifting gears. We're talking about fucking this Elon Musk and this energy consumption bullshit that's going on since over 74% of Bitcoin's energy consumption comes from renewable sources like hydro and solar.
Yeah, and the system that it's replacing is just like, it's so energy so much consumption is going on. I think about it. You got banks, you got the military to enforce, fiat. The whole system requires so much energy. It's like, I don't know, to bash Bitcoin, but it's very visible with Bitcoin. So they see the energy and they're just like, that's a lot, right? They can have it all right there, but with the banking system, it's a lot of different stuff.
For me, when I see like these establishment like news channels like CNBC and all these guys repeating, Bitcoin is so bad for the environment, it's like, interesting. What do you guys have to gain by putting the same message out, right? Like the same outlets. So it's very clear to me that this is a ploy to discredit Bitcoin for whatever reason.
Several things happened at once, right? It's like,
yeah,
like a lot of flood hit, it's like, and then maybe it was coordinated. I don't know, but
I had read that there were Bitcoin miners considering literally going near where like geothermal plants were. Like that's super energy efficient. This is that's geothermal. It's coming from the core of the earth. Like they're looking at ways of, because look, it's financially profitable for these guys to spend less money on electricity, and like some of these renewable energy sources are cheaper.
Yeah, where the energy would otherwise be left unused, right? Like it's untapped energy, right? Like in the middle of nowhere. Like that's the energy that
right. That's okay. That's important. That's important because the argument now is like they're going into these abandoned coal places and using them again.
And they have one example, and it's like, coal, Bitcoin.
Like, how could they recycle something?
It's a common thing in politics and like power plays, right? Like the more aggressive one side gets, the more they're losing. It's an act of desperation. Before they're like, Bitcoin's a joke. We're so secure. We're so confident. Now it's like the beginning of an onslaught. I feel like there's stuff going on there. I mean, of course, Elon Musk will have his own incentives. He has to work with people. Obviously, he has to depend on the government subsidies in different countries, keep different countries happy. His company has to straddle this line. I do think, and based on the evidence I'm seeing right now in front of my face, that he is going to pay developers to fix Dogecoin more and do things. I don't know what, but if you look at the project board, they're trying to fix the issues that exist. and they're going to start doing major releases soon.
But what's the new value they're going to bring? I think this is all like
No, it's naive.
Maybe they're trolling. Like
No. They're definitely not trolling, because there is a project board right now, right? And they have 3 project boards for minor release and a major release. They're looking at all the issues that people have reported that are like with this current system. And they're like, all right, we're going to fix all these things. Let's start fixing these issues. Once they get a baseline of it, I'm sure if Elon Musk is paying these developers, which is totally possible, it's totally legal too, he can go to open source developers, find them, say, I'll pay $10,000 a month, fix this stuff, right? Then they can start pushing changes. Like I said, changes, Ethereum, change from proof of work to proof of stake. They could do these changes. I'm not super sure about the governance structure of Dogecoin, but as long as the developers have access to change the code, and the fact that the other developers, even the founder of Dogecoin, just was like, oh, this is so stupid, I'm walking away. This is
how is it going to be a better store of value than Bitcoin though?
It's not.
Because it's going to be a better store of value to Elon Musk because he wants to run the show on it.
Exactly. I believe in Bitcoin, but I'm not saying that Dogecoin is good or bad. What I am saying it is naive to say no. Because I'm looking at the code base. It's developing. I could show you right now. Hold on.
Bitcoin has.
There's a project board. Look at when these project boards started, and look at the kind of work that they're putting on there. This is for the front end, right? Here's a minor release. Look at the kind of work that they plan to do, and some of the work that's already done.
I need to hear some utility though. Like there could be code written, sure, but like, what is the utility here? What is it bringing?
It's bringing Elon Musk more power and control.
There's marketing. Elon Musk directs herd. If Elon Musk says, hey, I will accept payment for my cars in this currency, and Mark Cuban is already doing it, people are going to start using it. It's not that it's useful. It's not that it's better than Bitcoin, but people are going to use it because of marketing. Some of these people, they're like, it's like, these are like fiefdoms that we have today in this world, right?
Omar says the utility is make Elon rich.
Exactly.
That's exactly, yeah.
Not to make him rich, just make him powerful. If he makes this type of money popular because he's building cool shit, and he says, hey, he's going to come out, I'm telling you, once this gets, in the scenario that this gets rolling, right? Buy Tesla with Doge. He's already doing the Doge rocket thing, right? He's already doing like tequila or whatever. He can come out with another product. Oh, flamethrowers, right? You can now only buy flamethrowers with Dogecoin. People are going to buy flamethrowers. Now, as people start getting used to using this currency, right? And other people start accepting it because Elon Musk is so powerful with all his companies and his influence, and other billionaires or whatever start doing it, then it becomes currency. And who has control over issuing that currency and controlling it? He's becoming his own central bank.
Right.
Now, central banks are for sure going to use central bank cryptocurrencies because they have so much more control. There's this guy, I told you, Heresy Financial broke it down very well. He's saying right now the only reason fiscal policy and monetary policy aren't melded together is because of the archaic rules we have that's putting this like weird system of fiat currency, keeping it together. When they have the ability to just have digital currencies, hey, I'm going to give you a government loan to spend on, I don't know, businesses that I want to promote, right? Social equality maybe, right? Weaponizing it. Oh, you didn't use the money in time on these kinds of businesses. Oh, I'm going to click a button. You don't have that money anymore. The kind of control you get.
You're talking about like what China's trying to do.
Right. This is just the guy being ahead of the curve before the government.
Hey,
it's completely different from
and everything.
What do you say, Matt?
It's completely different from Bitcoin, though. Like we're talking about a central bank currency, like that's just fiat, right?
Exactly.
That's just fiat. It's digital
Nothing
fiat.
Like Bitcoin.
We agree that Bitcoin is king. We agree that Bitcoin is real value. Bitcoin has fundamentals. Bitcoin is decentralized. Bitcoin has value. We agree. But I am trying to say it is naive to write this off because there are more powerful players coming in now and using like they're never like Bitcoin will never be destroyed. People are always going to use Bitcoin, and people will always probably come back to a Bitcoin standard, right? Imagine 200 years from now, right? That these things go rampant, and you have CBDCs are just an extension of fiat. Bitcoin will be the standard.
But
But
what I think is these altcoins can be seen as like a test net, right? Because they're coming out with this new technology, and they're forking each other, and they're coming off with other stuff and trying this way and that way, and they're testing what Bitcoin layer 2 needs in the future.
Which is also important to note that if intellectual property was in this space, none of these forks would be able to happen.
Mhm.
So the reason that it's not really a government structured industry means that it evolves way faster, because they just like fork it, create exactly the same thing minus one different thing. And within government structures, that's a breach of intellectual property more times than not. Jamil says, hey, I hear an echo. Do you guys have anything up right now?
I know why. Because my finger's under where the speaker's coming out, so it comes back into the microphone.
Do you guys hear an echo? Hey, if you're watching this here, ask your questions. Jamil says the scary thing is underestimating the action and market psychology of the meme coin, especially if he can rank the price again and allow more people to make money again off of it. Yeah, it's like the richest, smartest, most intelligent man in the world created his own crypto pump and dump,
Yep. This is a hostile takeover of sorts of a cryptocurrency. Like we had that in the 80s and 90s with corporations. This is a hostile takeover. There's no difference. It's just in a new. It's the same thing, different context.
They're kind of like penny stocks, like altcoins, right? They're just little gambles, like trying to get in and out, and they're not going to last. So if you want to play the game, go ahead. But
yeah, if you want to play the casino game, go ahead.
You do it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what I take comfort in is the predictability. I mean, the meme coins are the equivalent of ICOs last bull run, and it took a couple of months. How long after ICOs went easy?
You know what's funny too? We started out this bull run thinking NFTs were going to be the ICOs of this bull run, and it ended up being memes.
I mean, NFTs are kind of too. I think they're going to be illiquid in the future.
They're already going nowhere.
Tokenize everything, right? You can tokenize so many things, like it'll just flood, and they'll be like worth nothing, I think. But there might be a few that's kind of like work, but
yeah.
I have something I would like to work on in the future when I free up that I think will blow up in the next bull run, but it's going to take a lot of work, which is pretty much well, maybe I'll tell you guys in person later. But I'm observing what's going on with the ICOs, what happened now, what's happening with the meme coins. I mean, it is a casino. Just know that that the clock has already started to the big bear market or the crash. Like this is the last phase. This hype, this craziness, this irrationality. And I think what's dangerous right now is that the world economy is also in a place where some crazy shit is going on. So
yeah. Something's brewing here.
I don't think Bitcoin is gonna go into a bear market given the stuff outside of cryptocurrency. I really don't think so. I don't think we're gonna see a Bitcoin below 30K.
That's what I was saying too, that the next bear market, I was saying it yesterday on the live stream, the next bear market is not going to be the same as what prices looked like a year and a half ago. It's going to be bearish on what it is around now, but in the grand scheme, it's not going to be what we think it is before the next bull market.
As this thing ages, it matures. It's going to be less volatile, right?
Yes,
right
exactly.
Now, there's a whole lot of new people
getting more stable. Yeah,
right.
For sure. Yeah.
So
it still is more volatile than like a lot of assets. Like a house is less volatile still, But it'll definitely stabilize over time.
Yeah, that's why.
It's interesting too, because in this bull market, there's still a handful of higher ranked cryptos that haven't hit their old all-time highs yet.
Yeah, what cryptos are you like? Link and what else?
I love Link.
Altcoins.
I love the Link.
I'm bullish on Chainlink. I'm bullish on Thorchain. I know you're bullish on Thorchain too, Mr. Thorchad.
I love it.
And
think-
I love the tech, dude. I don't know what the price is gonna do, but I just like the tech.
over $1,000, bro. Thorchain's going. If Thorchain works, it's gonna flip Binance.
Dude,
That's my prediction.
100x in the next 24 hours, dude, guaranteed.
Yeah. Watch, like, everybody gets in it, and then watching this video, and then they hit me up tomorrow, like, bro, why haven't I 1,000x yet? Because that's not how crypto works. All right, let's see.
There are Ethereum payment solutions like Loopring, I think, and these guys that I think they'll start to go parabolic and then crash again.
We got a question. What platform will you guys be sharing your knowledge on in the future? The platforms that I am sharing the knowledge on with the crypto homies right now is Instagram and YouTube. Homie Dankus Vanilla, I actually want to get a stream going on Float as well. I just want to figure out how I can do 3 streams at once. Jamil talking about Stellar. You still holding Stellar, bro? This guy's a bullish on Stellar. I've held Stellar for a long time too. I'm gonna sell it.
What about Monero? Are you holding Monero, dude?
Yeah, bro, of course.
All right, just making sure, dude.
Yeah, come on, bro. I think I am.
Monero, Thorchain, Bitcoin. Dude.
That's Monero is one of those things where it has utility, and I'll use it for the actual utility of it.
Cool.
You know?
Yeah.
But
it could be seen as like a cross-chain, like Bitcoin layer 2, but Bitcoin cross-chain layer 2. It's just like you can cross it over to Monero, use it as a tool, and go back.
That's exactly. So you know that whole like tainted Bitcoin argument. You could just like clean your Bitcoin on Thorchain. Technically, you could wrap it and then unwrap it, and then it's technically clean again.
Do you think that's going to become a problem at all? People think it will, but I don't know.
Problem in what sense?
That people will stop accepting tainted Bitcoins, but it's subjective. Like who says what is tainted? You know, like I don't know.
Well, I think what's going to happen is people are going to start washing their Bitcoin.
Yeah, but then you can
tell washing. This is weird. What's washing Bitcoin?
Yeah. Like there's this new style that people are using where it's like using a certain type of platform and then wrapping your crypto and then unwrapping it or something like that. Or like wrapping it and then putting it back into and then unwrapping it. So like you wash it technically.
The end goal is it just disappears from the network?
No. It like, well, yeah, it has a new address then.
Oh.
So Kanisha asked, what do you think of IOTA and Matic? I used to hold IOTA. It was one of the ones I bag held at the end of the last bull run because I was dumb and I didn't sell it.
Me too.
Hey, we got lots of echo, bro. Milad, fix it, bro.
Okay. You guys suck.
you know it's echoing and you do it. The fuck?
I don't know how it's echoing.
It stops though.
Whatever.
Bitcoin could shoot up to 1 million if currencies collapse and governments invest in it to compete with China.
If currencies collapse, it's going to take off. Because think of it, inflate, like so much money will be printed that
it'll be the safe haven.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand Amir, I didn't understand when you said money printing. I didn't understand when it said it at 16, 17, 18, but I understand it now. And the thing is, it's been 50 years that we've been doing this. Like if you look at the arc of history, that's nothing. And it's on a global scale now. That's why we've been able to keep past. It's just been a massive Ponzi scheme.
It's all based off a dollar. Yeah.
It's just been a massive Ponzi scheme. And at
50 years, bro. Try over 100.
No, well, since technically we got off the gold standard, we did it with other countries. We didn't let other countries get their gold. When it happened globally, it was 1971.
Hey, we got a good question. What crypto will be immune to the Great Reset? Oh my God, it's the one we're talking about right now.
Bitcoin.
That's the safe haven. That's the thing. Like, it is the proven safe haven. There's nothing else that is proven its utility in the crypto space like Bitcoin has. That's why it's so important.
Have you heard Dan Held talk about the mass extinction event where he says that it's plausible, whatever you want to say, for governments to really go hard against crypto because they're not going to be able to function without the central bank parasite sucking value off society, right?
Yeah.
Fiat money secretly
they
stealing.
did it in 1933 or something. There was a big, the U.S. government confiscated all the gold people had.
Yeah, and they can't do that.
Change the U.S. dollar where it doesn't have the
Bretton Woods, the Bretton Woods system. Omar just brought that up in the comments.
Before the Bretton Woods system, like before we entered World War II.
That's correct.
A bunch of gold was seized.
Yeah, 1933, I believe.
1933, yeah.
Let's see. Uncle Sam needs a slice. Yeah, it was Executive Order 6102.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. By liberal hero Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yo, if you all have any questions, ask them in the comments. We're gonna be here for a little longer.
We're gonna get people to start saying Satoshis. I think that should be a goal.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Okay. So the novice misconception is I don't have enough money to buy a Bitcoin. That is not the right way to think. The right way to think is I need to acquire as many Satoshis as possible. That's the unit of account of Bitcoin. So 100 million Satoshis equals one full Bitcoin. So your goal should be to stack Satoshis, not to accumulate like numbers of Bitcoin, but it should be how many Satoshis you have. We believe that this is going to be the global unit of account in the future. Instead of like talking dollars, you're talking Satoshis as the unit of value.
It has to be. It has to be because it's truly scarce. Gold, it's so hard. Gold you can always mine more of, right? And as technology improves, you can mine it faster. So technically, gold is scarce, but its supply can still increase. Bitcoin.
Yeah, but gold has an infinite supply. You can go mine it in space.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's scarce in that it's hard to mine right now, but the supply is growing and it's technically infinite. But there's no asset like this. That's why it's taken off as it has.
Scarce, right? You can look at the code and see that there's a cap. Right, of 21 million.
Even more scarce than we think, right? Because like a couple million of them have just been lost by people early on.
Yeah, and so also Satoshi has 1 million as well that's locked up. So,
and he's dead.
I mean,
no, I think he's one of the developers that used it as a pseudonym, and he passed away from ALS, unfortunately. That's the major in the developer.
What, you think it's Hal Finney?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mil, you think it's Hal Finney?
I think it's Hal Finney.
I don't know. There is some evidence to suggest otherwise.
Well,
hey Milad, fix your echo, bro. Dude, the whole video is echoing, bro. Fix it.
What do you guys think about who's going to be the DApp platform, the biggest one, like 5 years from now? I think it's going to still be Ethereum. I think it'll be Cardano.
Somebody actually asked that in the comments. Yeah, like
it's speculation. You don't know because they don't have a working product, right? The other ones, Ethereum does, and it's being used, right? But it's possible for another one to be built better from the ground up at some point, but we don't know when. Do you agree?
There's still an echo when I talk.
No.
Okay, cool.
Good, thank you.
You agree, Amir? Or you think Ethereum? I think Ethereum.
I think I actually talked about this last night as well. This is the example I brought up. Like, I'm a business owner, right? So I have to produce a product and then put it out to market.
Yep.
if I own my business, like just think about this. It's like, all right, so like I own Specker and I got like these CBD drops, the product. Imagine it's been 4 years and I'm like, guys, I swear I'm going to have the best CBD drops. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen. And then you miss one timeline after another. In the startup space, that doesn't work. In the crypto space, totally fine. So, I think like Ethereum has massive problems because of the fees. But as far as tried and tested,
someday,
yeah,
right?
supposedly,
no, I think Ethereum, it's like Kobe, right? Like he trained so hard that if another guy comes and is training all the summer, it's just at some point you can't catch up. It has a massive network. It's shown its flexibility. It's changing its algorithm. By the way, you're gonna make a lot of interest staking.
Hey, Paul, we got to take a poll, bro. Is Kobe Bitcoin or is Kobe Ethereum? I think he might have diminished his memory a little there, bro.
No, I mean within the DApp space.
I know. I'm
It's
fucking
different
with you.
spaces, right? But it's definitely going to be Ethereum. It's not going to be Ethereum. I mean, the major projects right now, like BlockFi, Nexo, all these guys, where you're making interest and you have contracts where you're loaning money out and you're getting interest for putting money in. Like these crazy interest rates that are going to get even more popular. The more people learn about them, the more they're going to pour into it because the banks can't give you that interest. These are all built on Ethereum smart contracts. Let's be real, right? And those are massively useful, right? Especially if you have capital gains tax actually double, at least in the United States, and maybe other similar Western democracies will do that because they have to find capital somehow. They can't keep printing money. So you'll see that people are going to not sell their crypto and they're going to take loans out against it. And who are the platforms that are going to do that? Well, all these existing platforms now that are taking the lead, Nexo, Celsius, BlockFi, all their contracts are written in Ethereum. So Solidity, whatever.
If somebody could easily come and outcompete them, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort.
You're competing against armies of developers, right? So I was reading something from Andres Antonopoulos that was talking about the danger from quantum computing, which is coming, to the underlying security algorithms that secure these networks. And I forget, I might be messing this up a little bit, but basically the argument was like you have to be a nation state, and like the only benefit you have is to disrupt the system, essentially. Like you have to take over all the miners. Like you have to it was an argument where like at the end, even if a 51% attack does happen, sustaining that, the amount of energy it takes to do a 51% attack, if you have a quantum computer, sustaining that attack is going to be so expensive that it's just not going to be there. They won't, as a nation state, if they even have the resources, they won't be able to sustain that. And it's the same thing with these armies of developers, right? Like if you pay armies and armies of developers to come and build a competing product in a few years, very rapidly compete with a network that's 7 years old now.
Exactly.
You're not
Yeah.
going to be able to sustain it because of the requirements of growth and maintenance.
It would be the same as like, yeah, somebody could outcompete Google, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort, and a lot of resources.
And maintenance, like software projects, by the history of it, right? Like maintenance costs, there's research done on this. Maintenance costs for software are the majority of the costs because you're on a timeline now, right? So if you look at it on a timeline, the initial spec, right, in the beginning where you spent a bunch of money building the software versus maintaining it over time, I said it backwards, it'll be like a spec, like a drop in the pond. It's like 80% of costs are going to be maintenance if you're going to build a software that's going to last. And this is software, right?
Yeah. In the comments, hard to exceed ETH network effect. Yup, exactly.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Don't discount Dogecoin. Not that I like what's going on, but I'm seeing right now in front of me that they're starting and they're planning, and the way they're planning, like the project boards and software engineering related stuff they're doing,
You know,
They have
Thorchain has
money,
a
they
lot
have
of
the developers
activity
know what
too.
they're doing.
What are
And
you
then
saying, Matt? Did you
they
just say
have the hype.
Thorchain?
But the Thorchain has a lot of activity too. Like they're coming out with updates like a lot and like just constantly
And that's
getting
a
more
positive
liquidity.
sign, actually. Where are you looking at, Matt?
What?
Their Twitter.
Let
Their
me
Twitter
look
that's
up
just like
Thorchain on
super
GitHub for you
active.
guys.
Yeah, their Twitter.
Yeah, bro, they're like one of the most active projects on Twitter too, and I love it.
Yeah, I love the Twitter, dude.
Do you guys really think Thorchain is going to dethrone Uniswap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
kidding me?
They'll integrate, and these things are these altcoins. You know, they're gonna fork, and new ones are gonna come in. Like I think, but right now I think Thorchain has some more room to grow because it's cross chain. Like that's a lot of potential. You know, it's not
Right.
just on Ethereum. You can connect Bitcoin to Ethereum. You can connect Bitcoin to different coins, and then you have that extra use case for a different layer on top of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because the Bitcoin is a base layer.
Does Thorchain have its own? Does Thorchain have its own, like it has its own DEX, right?
It's a DEX that interfaces can connect to, so it's like the backbone of the DEX, right? And then like you can go to different websites and they all use Thorchain as the and the Thorchain has
but is there an official Thorchain web UI?
They have
I see one here, but I don't know if it's deployed actually or not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
here's the
this is Thorchain.
Here's the thing I love about open source.
What is Thorchain.org?
Yeah. Here's the thing I love about open source. Imagine a country were to ban one of these projects, right? Something like Thorchain, where their entire front end code is open source. If you have that package, you don't need to you just run it from your computer and it connects to the Thorchain node.
Yeah, it's kind of like Bitcoin in a way. It's like it can't be taken down. Yeah.
Right. But the thing is,
the
Bitcoin repository doesn't have the web UI. So you could be somebody who's dumb. All you got to learn is how to deploy it, and you got your UI again, and you know it's connected to the network.
Exactly. Yeah. And like think of Coinbase, like how big of a company they are, however many billions of dollars, right? You know the market cap of anyways. Thorchain automates that like entire business basically. Like only it automates all the trading. It's amazing.
Am I about to buy some Thorchain?
Bro, Milad, you haven't gotten to Thorchain yet? Are you serious?
I was gonna get in that group with us.
You're literally in that group with us, and we're just Thor chatting all day. Come on, bro. But
I remember this guy Matt was like talking so much shit about everything but Bitcoin, and then you got him on it.
Yeah.
Now he's like, "Oh, guys, there's so much."
That was so funny.
I was almost maximalist, dude. I was like,
I know, bro. You were literally like 99.9% maxi, and then I
was talking shit to me
at you.
Like I'm new, and I was like,
I kind of was playing devil's advocate because I wanted to learn, right? I was like, all right, I'm gonna kind of like
piss people off so they start educating me. That's a good strategy.
Yeah,
but you did a good thing, Matt. You did a good thing because your arguments are really strong for you to believe in another project. It's like me, it's not easy to sell me on something like Thorchain, but that's why I was like, when you brought that up, I was like, oh, bro, I got him on this. Like, there's no way. Like, this is a Bitcoin Maxi's dream. Essentially, it legitimizes the Bitcoin network and the altcoin market.
Yeah, definitely. And it's resilient. It can't be taken down like Bitcoin. Cross chain.
Yeah. Hey, if you all are watching right now, ask your questions in the comments. We're here. We are happy to answer y'all's questions.
Oh, you know where the name comes from?
The homies.
The name comes from the guy JP Thor is his name.
Oh,
you know how the tech works? It's like there's pools of liquidity that people can contribute to, right? And then you get to utilize that pool to do a trade, right? So the liquidity is there waiting for you.
All right, Matt, do you want to explain a liquidity pool?
Well, Uniswap uses it, right? So lots of people use Uniswap. Basically, there's pools of liquidity that people can contribute to, right? And then you have that access to that. So if you want to trade one token for another, or and Uniswap, it's tokens, right? It's only Ethereum, but Thorchain will be cross-chain, so you can swap Bitcoin for Litecoin, right? You have the access to those pools, so you can do those quick swaps.
Thorchain will also have their native
more
rune as well.
So there's no middleman, right? There's no Coinbase to hold the funds and you have to pay for all the costs involved with the company, right? You don't have that. You just have like peer-to-pool. It's code, right? It's code that you're interacting with.
Oh, look at these.
I think it's automated Coinbase.
What are you looking at, Milad?
I'm looking at the audits of the swap pools.
Yeah, like I totally think it's gonna flip Uniswap. Why wouldn't it? Uniswap is regulating itself to a single chain.
Yeah, and there's a team behind it, a very clear team that they can come after too. And this is something where you need an anonymous team. You're doing
let me tell you something about
KYC, like government.
6 people. I don't know.
6 people on what?
Thorchain. 6 people. These are the 6 people. Thorchain admin is in Switzerland, and we don't know much about him. But it's probably a.
What website are you on right now?
Bro, how are you gonna talk about crypto when you don't know the underlying store of where all these projects happen, man?
Are you on GitHub?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're anonymous, so like, who are they gonna come after?
Yeah.
They're automating Coinbase. I think they're doing lending too, right? In the future.
Yeah, they're doing literally. I think what the Thorchain project is trying to do is like everything in the DeFi space.
Yeah.
Like everything, every facet of it.
Yeah.
They're probably.
They can all integrate, right? You can get Uniswap integrated into an interface with Thorchain. That's what. Have you been to Shapeshift? Shapeshift.com, or it used to be .io.
Yeah, Shapeshift. Yep.
Yeah, there used to be no KYC, right? And then government kind of came in, and they're like, all right, we got the owner of it, Eric von Hurst. He's really cool. He's super libertarian.
When is Thorchain coming out with like
they were
no
centralized
transfers or whatever?
Well, they were centralized, and they went from no KYC to KYC because of legislation, and then they decided to integrate Thorchain, which is that they can't stop basically because it's a protocol, and they're just connecting to it so that they're not holding the funds, right? These this code is holding the funds, right? It's not
right. They're not liable.
So they're not a bank, so they don't have to do KYC as a result. They're just an interface. So anyway, Shapeshift has Thorchain and Uniswap and other decentralized. It's a DEX aggregator. So you have all different DEXs together in one interface. That's the way to do it.
That's the thing. People don't realize, and once you realize with the Thorchain project, it's like, I mean, Matt, we just nerd out so hard on this all day.
Yeah, DeFi is pretty sweet, dude.
I love DeFi. It's my favorite thing in cryptocurrency right now.
Yeah, NFTs are kind of BS, but
yeah, kind of, sort of, a lot.
It's pretty legit.
It's like a waste of time, as far as crypto stuff. That's, again, the meme coin thing. It's a waste of time. I mean, but see, that's, this is why I always say you got to come at this for philosophical reasons, because if you come at it from the understanding of why we want to decentralize the world, then you'll, if you back those ideas, then you will be more inclined to go into projects that do actually shift the world into a more peaceful and decentralized free world.
Well, we have the views that voluntary interaction is always preferable, right? When there's coercion, right? We don't want that, clearly, right? When does coercion ever help society, right?
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Not many people are gonna this space is growing so incredibly fast from a technology perspective, and it's still super hard to use.
Yeah.
So it is going to become. It's not going to make the world equal, because just some people won't have the capacity to catch up.
Do we want an equal world, though? Do you want everybody to be the exact same? There'll be no incentives for anyone to do anything.
Yeah, we should have an equal opportunity world, but
no, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. The sad thing is, even if you live in a Western country where there are inherently more opportunities for people and more freedoms to access knowledge and things like that, they just the gap in understanding these things. I mean, how like money works, and B, like how the technology works.
Well, everybody has equal opportunity to the internet in this country, so they can do what I did over the last 10 to 15 years and go seek out free resources if you don't have the money.
Weird, bro. We were weird. Not many people are going to spend that much time learning.
But we all have the same opportunity to learn as much as we want, and if you don't do that, then that's not on anybody else other than your own irresponsibilities, you know?
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is like I feel privileged to be in this position because it's very clear to me that you're gonna have Bitcoin come out on top and cryptocurrencies in general, DeFi. These are things that will be the future. I mean, like,
but we don't know how they'll be integrated, right? Like 10 years from now, like which cryptocurrencies are going to be? Is it going to be maybe businesses will use the technology even, right? Maybe they'll integrate it into businesses. Anyways, I think all these different things that are being done, we don't know how it's going to end up, right? Except the base layer, right? And that's Bitcoin. The other ones are like, there's risk, right? That's what I think. There's risk.
Yeah, but you know, like even look. That being said, we were just talking about that earlier. Like the fork wars, right? There could very well be another fork war in Bitcoin. You know, and it could be successful. Who knows?
Yeah, it's possible. I can't say it's impossible.
Because that was literally only a few years ago. That was not too long ago where the Bitcoin community was splitting into 10 different places, you know?
Yeah, you think that we'll do forking again? Bitcoin will have forking?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But what I do know is that there's precedent for the Bitcoin project being replaced. And every time it's been tried, it has not succeeded. But as we were talking about earlier, that's what like Elon Musk, like, you know, he might be doing this with Doge and stuff. But the way I see it is, okay, you're just trying to fork. You see Bitcoin is inefficient, so you're trying to fork it into your own style of Bitcoin.
No. He's just trying to own his own project and throw his followers into it.
Right, based off of his preferences on what a cryptocurrency should be, because Bitcoin uses too much electricity and blah blah.
No, it's not about the efficiency of Bitcoin with energy or its transaction speed. He's just trying to get his own. He's doing hostile takeover.
Hey, we got everybody here. What's up, Adam? How you doing? Hey, if you guys got any questions, I am gonna read some of these. Milad, you look so cute. That's what this girl said. Is that a? I don't know. I'm not going to assume your gender, but Milad, you are cute. Look up INJ if you like Thor. Same idea, Cuban backing. My wife thinks you're hot. Milad, she asked if you could have a kid with her. Do you know this person?
Where are you reading this crap?
I'm reading it on Instagram, bro. Kamayu.
Not crap. I mean, thank you. Oh yeah, I know.
INJ injected.
Yeah.
I assumed your gender. I'm sorry.
Don't listen to him. He's an asshole.
Why am I not listening to him? You're cute, bro.
Dude, this is a guy. He's a friend of mine. He's a troll. He's a master troll.
Well, he's not that good because he's just speaking the truth.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro, you're a cutie. Okay, let's see. Satoshi wanted Bitcoin to be anonymous.
And it is. Wait, what do you mean anonymous? Pseudo-anonymous?
It's a public ledger. It's not anonymous.
It's pseudo-anonymous. But I thought you meant the founders. Founders anonymous.
No, he just said Satoshi wanted Bitcoin to be anonymous. That was part of the fork wars. Like, what is Satoshi's vision?
Yeah.
So...
The thing is, I get
out of this whole conversation, I need to go.
What's up, Matt? What are you saying?
To relate every address to a person, that's like, if you have fresh addresses for every transaction, how do you relate each address to a person and prove it? Like that's like
the government's figured it out.
they haven't used Bitcoin to like during Silk Road with Ross what's his last name? Anyway. Yeah, Ulbrich, yeah. With that, like they didn't catch anybody like by tracking Bitcoin, right? They found him other ways. He put his personal email address, I think, in some of the welcome emails, and they were able to like he did some mistakes like that. Like it wasn't.
Well, yeah, the reason that what they got him for was his chat logs.
Chat logs, you said?
Chat logs. in court, that was the evidence that they used against
hacked
him.
the computer in Iceland or whatever where they were
They went
hosting.
to find him. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are watching this and you don't know about the Ross Ulbricht story, he's serving a devil life sentence, first-time nonviolent offender. And this is where the history of crypto comes in. If you want to learn about the history of Bitcoin and what people have had to go through to get us to this point, I would highly recommend. Yeah, like the Mount Gox days. Jesus Christ, I'm so glad I didn't.
We've been through a lot, you know,
A lot.
And Bitcoin stays strong.
It just keeps getting stronger. That's the
yeah, it gets stronger. Exactly.
I love it. Hey, so let me ask you, what do you guys think? This is important. What do you guys think is going to be the end of this bull market? When do you think we're going to be seeing just like a hardcore regulation?
But thank you, everybody. Nice to meet you, Matt. I'm going to get some Thor chain.
Oh, let's go. We got a new Thor Chad.
Whatever.
Okay. we sealed it, and we got him to pump our bag. So we can dump on him.
You're pumping our bags, bro.
Yeah.
No, hey, I'm still. That's the only project I'm dollar cost averaging into still right now.
You're in Gate with Gate.io.
How much % of your portfolio is RIN, if you don't mind me asking?
5% right now, probably.
Mine's at 6, dude.
Nice. I mean, I'm trying to get higher, you know, but yeah.
I'll see you guys. Thank you.
All right, Milad, we're talking Elon. We'll talk
from Jerusalem.
All right, he's out. Matt, you want to chat for a little longer?
Yeah, dude, I'm down to chat for a little. Yeah.
Let's go. All right, okay. I want to, oh my God, I'm looking at the chart right now. It's like looking at Dogecoin at 4. Cardano hit $2, which is cool.
Oh,
hey,
dude, you know what pumped is Nano. I got some Nano, dude.
Got it. Nice. Let's see. What's Nano at right now? Wow, Nano pump, bro.
The biggest gainer in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. Yo, you see this? Did you hear this shit? It just jumped into 8th on the CoinMarketCap Internet Computer, ICP.
Yeah, I did see that. I didn't really look into it. Yeah, I had no idea what that was.
I've literally never heard of this project, and then just this morning it was in the top 10.
Yeah.
So
weird coins are coming up. I don't know, dude. They come and go, you know. Like if you look at the top 10, like from a while ago, like it was completely different, you know, and it's going to be constantly changing.
That's the thing with bull markets. The top 10 is just constantly changing. If you look at every bull market and see the top 10s, or just every year, there's like a thing I saw that showed every year's top 10, and it's just so different every year.
Yeah.
But what stays at the top? Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Maybe. But it's possible for something to get in there, dude.
Yeah, like what's gonna essentially, is Cardano gonna take second place over Ethereum is the question.
You know what I wanted to ask you more about is what you think about Elon Musk, and what do you think's going on? Like, is he trolling? Is he like fucking like? Is he being coerced? Like, is he what was the other is he being coerced, or is he doing a marketing play of sorts? That was an interesting theory. I can't hear you. Hold up. There we go. Am I here? Okay, I think it's good now. Hold up. Wait. You want to just do Instagram?
On YouTube, yeah. Yeah, we can do both. That's so whack. Of course the internet will cut out. There's local country. They're like deal with these problems.
Was it your internet?
What? Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah.
But I'm reconnected now. So let's see. Hey, if you guys want to right now, let me know. I don't know who's here. Okay, I'm entering, and then I think I have to. Okay, there we go. We're back. All right. Turning down the. Had to stream. Boom. Started. What are Matt? Kanisha Williams asks, what are your top 5 cryptos?
Bitcoin, and then the rest, dude. I can't make any recommendations. That's what I like to tell people. But
what about Thorchain?
I don't know, dude. I'm trying not to like show any alts because like
I know.
But yeah, Rune Chain would be my second. I've held Nano. I was lucky because it pumped recently. It's gone down a little bit from then, but it's pumped pretty good still. It's because what Elon Musk said about he's looking for better, more efficient cryptocurrency that uses less energy and whatnot. And Nano is like instant and fee free, but it's like I don't know, the security is a little I'm not too trusting of it. I think there's problems. Like they had a flood to the network recently, or attack of some sort. Like they just, because the transactions are free, so they could just throw in transactions, and it got clogged, and then nothing was going through. And it's like that's clearly a flaw, So,
yeah.
So anyways, that's what's happening.
Yeah, top 5. My top 5: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, and Thorchain. Those are my top.
Chainlink, you like how it's oracles? Do you think that has a lot of potential? It's already being used, right, for projects?
Yeah, and I saw a tweet from Thorchain that said they were integrating Chainlink into Thorchain as well.
I wonder how they would utilize Chainlink. I'm not sure how it would work.
I don't know, because it's funny. I was reading about Thorchain stuff a long time ago, and they're like, "Oh, we don't use oracles," And it's like Chainlink's in.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it would be like I have to read about that more, but yeah, I do. I think it's really promising, and the gains that Chainlink has had this year is pretty astonishing to get to where it is now.
Yeah.
Like I bought in at $3. It's almost at $50 now, or it was chilling at $50.
There's this social media site that I've used for a while, and they're trying to be like free speech type social media.
Who?
And it's called Minds.
Oh yeah, I just got on Minds myself.
Yeah, I've been on it for like a year, right? And then they came out with a coin, Minds token, and it's like utilized in an interesting way. And like the social media site's pretty good, so I was like, I bought in a little bit.
Nice. There's actually live stream capabilities there too. I wanted to start. I just created an account there a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah,
because I heard about it. Yeah, I've been using Float as my alternative social media site.
I haven't heard of it.
Oh, you haven't heard of Float?
No.
Oh, it's a libertarian-run social media platform. Float, FLOTE.app, or like joinfloat.com. It's still being developed, but I just, it's a team that you can philosophically get behind. So for that reason, I use it.
For sure. You kind of like, when you choose investments, you really go for like what is it, morally want, or what you like?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, if I'm going to be spending all this time on social media, I would rather, and that's why I stopped posting on Facebook. Now everything I would have posted on Facebook, I just post on Float, because that's time and I value my time. So you know, there's only so much of my time I want to give to Mark Zuckerberg, and that's with the Instagram right now. So,
Yeah.
you know, we don't have to.
I sold my Facebook stock when they accidentally banned Ron Paul.
Accidentally. Yeah, that's what people don't realize about internet censorship. That internet censorship stuff that you see happening all the time now started with the Ron Paul era. It started with censoring Ron Paul, and it grew from there.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him like in. Basically, they wouldn't give him talking time. Yeah.
They wouldn't give him talking time, all the stuff on the internet, like the polls and stuff, you know, like he would win these polls and then they would just ignore it, you know, or just leave him completely out of the polls.
Yeah. And then whenever they mention him, it'd be like a joking, like, oh, that's Ron Paul. Everyone would laugh at him like on stage, right? Like when the Republicans were like all in disagreement of him and he's he's just dropping down facts.
Good times. If y'all haven't binged on Ron Paul videos on YouTube, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's life-changing. And if you haven't read Ron Paul's books, End the Fed would be a great book to read if you want to learn more about, you know, the philosophies of why we're in cryptocurrency and why we're doing what we're doing in the first place, which is to free the world.
Yeah, all the libertarian geeks got in early.
That's what I try to explain to people who are just getting in, is that a lot of these people spent so many years talking so much shit to me about libertarian philosophy, and now they're all investing shitloads of their money into arguably the most libertarian technology ever created.
Libertarian was just understanding the system like very well compared to the average person, and then as a result we can see why cryptocurrency is beneficial.
Right. Says, have you guys heard of Mike Maloney? I have not heard of Mike Maloney. Beyond Ron Paul. God, I miss the Ron Paul days. Some good times. Things were so much more peaceful back then. Now the kids are just burning everything down. You know, it's funny, Matt, I was just thinking about this, is that we were the last generation to peacefully protest. Like Gen Z protesting these days is like burn it all down.
Yeah, you're right. They've become pretty violent.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I can't even be mad. It's like, yeah, they looked at our generation and they looked at generations past and they saw what happened when you do it the nice way and when you just burn it all down. Like, and then they just burn it all down. So
we got the peaceful revolution still going, right? Because we got Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Peaceful revolution, right?
That's the most beautiful part about this, is that I think that historically speaking, revolution movements have two sides, you know, like there are violent elements and there are radically peaceful elements. So, you know, when I see the style of protest these days, and especially in America, it's everywhere. I'm looking at what's happening in Israel and Palestine right now, and the Palestinians are like legit fighting back this time on the streets, burning shit. It's, you know, it's the Gen Z protest style.
Yeah.
So, all right. It's 10:40 p.m. Matt, ready to call it?
I think I wanted to say one more thing. Let me try to remember real quick.
What you got for us?
Say, like, I think that like going toward like the peaceful revolution that I was talking about is, I think, the most noble cause to go after, because if you compare it to other injustices in the world, the amount of like value and time that has been like secretly stolen from productive society is like huge. Like the Federal Reserve is stealing so much value from people, and it's like such a big cause to like get behind and like try to change with Bitcoin. And like I think like dedicating your life to that is like a very noble cause, and I think I'd like to do that.
Yeah, man. And you know, I totally agree with you. There are different methods that you can use to make the world a better place. And the violent method has been tried and tested. And there's a lot of, historical examples of the types of violence used and the results of each violent incident. And the thing that cryptocurrency does is it gives our generation this ability to fight for a better future without having to, use violence. And we're just using our brains and our ideas essentially to bring about the bright new world. And I totally agree with you, bro. That's why I've devoted my life to cryptocurrency as well.
Integrate it into your business, and right, you were saying that.
Yep. It's integrated. I've been accepting crypto. I've been a cryptocurrency friendly business since day one. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. I'm actually right now in the process of trying to figure out how to stop.
You're going to convert payments into crypto automatically, right? Like have some service do that for you.
I figured it out. Yeah. I have a call with a platform soon to discuss that. So you would take your USD and it converts to USDC and it pays me in USDC in a wallet.
Yeah.
So it was crazy because when I asked about that to you guys, I had no idea if it even existed. And I just did a bunch of research and just found that it does. So it's kind of expensive still, but whatever. To not have to rely on Chase Bank that's directly connected to the government.
Just holding fiat for it's like hot potato. I don't want to be holding that for any amount of time. That thing, that thing being devalued for sure.
Right.
There's no question about it. I don't
want hold that for a day, you just lost value, bro. Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing with fiat. It is absolutely inflationary.
It's disgusting too. That system that's just gross, dude. Kills people.
Right. You're like, so what's the backing of your currency? Child murder and fucking conquest.
You're forced it upon you. You're
I would never invest in that voluntarily though. So that's the thing. Now that we have a voluntary choice, it's showing that we're not choosing that. Before we didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice for
competitors. In the past, they would take out competitors, people who tried to make currencies, right? There's a Liberty dollar, I think it was called. Did you hear about that?
No.
I think there's multiple instances of it. They take you down, but crypto they can't stop, right?
Right. Yeah. They bite themselves in the ass because they don't consider it currency. The government does not regulate it as currency. So
that's fair, right?
It's okay, we think about it like that still. I don't care what you regulate it like that. It's biting you in the ass.
Cryptocurrencies are not currencies, they're property.
Yeah, they're assets. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm using the asset as money, bro. So
yeah, it's interesting to see this play out. I think there'll be some bite back by governments, but I think it's it'll be really exciting times, coming up. I think for sure.
Next 10 years are going to be really, really exciting. Things are going to change drastically. The world is already drastically changing right now. I'm looking at foreign affairs right now, for example, and Christ, is it different these days than it was 20 years ago? American hegemony is dead, essentially.
Yeah.
In global politics, it's crazy to see it.
Yeah, things are changing, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. That's a fun time tonight. We almost went 2 hours here. Thank you all so much for joining. This is on Instagram. This is on YouTube. You can check out Matt. I put his YouTube channel in the links. His Instagram handle will be there as well. Hello, doctor. Good to see you in here. We are leaving right now. What?
That was about 2 hours, you said?
Yeah, bro. 1 hour and 44 minutes we out here talking cryptocurrency, let's see, what else did we talk about? Cryptocurrency, Elon Musk, Doge, Shiba, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Chainlink, Thorchain. We talked about everything tonight. Oh my God, it is Matt. Hey, you know her too?
Yeah, dude.
Let's
Hannah.
go. Hey,
What's
we're
up, bro?
we got the whole California Liberty movement out here today. So
Yeah, we just streamed for almost 2 hours about crypto. That was awesome, dude. I think we
you
covered
see,
a lot
once
of
we
good
start,
stuff.
bro, it's a lot of fun.
Dude, I could just talk about that all day, bro. It's like,
I know, and we should do it again soon. I will definitely be back soon. Matt, I hope you can join me again
for sure.
soon as well. We should definitely chat soon. If you're watching this, yeah, we're sorry you missed it too, but you can watch the whole thing on YouTube. I'm gonna post this on IGTV as well in my
And
cryptocurrency.
don't forget to stack sats. You know, you got to stack your stats.
Yeah,
Like,
get the fold
buy
card.
Bitcoin.
Matt, do you have the fold card?
No, I don't. But I watched your video on it. It's pretty cool.
Bro, I've stacked so many sats just by using that card.
Nice.
Use my referral and get 5,000 sats for free.
Sounds good, dude.
Dude, seriously, like it makes me want to just like spend more fiat so I can get more sats back. It's like dollar cost. Using that debit card is like dollar cost averaging Bitcoin. Like
Yeah.
I get an Amazon gift card, 5% Bitcoin back.
Yeah.
All right, there you
And it's automatic. Yeah.
automatic right there, and then you could convert it out.
I get a 2% back though on my credit card, so it's pretty good, right?
2% back. You get 5% back Bitcoin on fold.
I get 5%.
On some things, like if you buy Amazon gift cards, and also they have this spin wheel, and you could spin it every single day for free sats. So I don't know what you're waiting for, bro. You are missing out on this. This
I
is
think you just
seriously.
like the experience of the wheel.
Seriously, listen. You can just get the fold card, not even use it, and just spin the spin wheel once every day.
That sounds pretty fun, dude.
And you will literally get free sats.
Nice. Like makes your day. Yeah.
It does.
That's a free
Seriously,
sat.
like yesterday, I spun the wheel, got $5 back free sats. So I'm like, all right, that's a nice little dollar cost average, you know?
Yeah, dude. That's
Bit
dope.
refill. What is bit refill? I don't know what bit refill is. You know what bit refill is? I guess we're gonna leave.
I think there's a lot of these though that give you rewards.
Buy gift cards and top up airtime with Bitcoin. Yeah, that's okay. Bit refill is like gift card only. The fold card is just a Visa debit card, but they also have gift card integration as well. And then you get sats back, and then you can spin the wheel as well. And after you make every single purchase as well, and the spin wheel for the purchases are way better than the daily spin wheel. So
I'll just hodl, dude. That's all you gotta do. Just hodl.
and that's what I'm doing. I'm literally all of the fold Bitcoin is just hodl Bitcoin now.
Yeah.
So
You got a hardware wallet?
what?
You got a hardware wallet?
Yeah, bro.
Good, dude. What kind? Chezzer?
Maybe I got a few.
Oh, I just got this one in the mail, dude. Look.
Keep key?
Yeah, Keep Key.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, dude. It's the Shapeshift CEO.
Oh.
He has his own company, and he had a deal on Twitter. I actually linked it into the group on what did we talk on?
Hey,
Telegram?
good night. Wish you could join us. Join us next time.
All right, yeah, join us.
I wasn't talking to you. Can you see the comments?
Instagram? Yeah, I could see Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Can
sure.
you hear me okay? I'm like really like not sure about my mic sometimes because I'm not sure if you hear me.
Your mic is not as good as mine.
Yeah? Is it
Or
low?
it's like it's just a little echoey.
Echoey. Okay. I think it
Yeah.
might be this program I'm running. I'll just tinker with it.
It's low and echoey. What are you running?
I have this I went into like all these programs, dude. It's really complicated. I have this program that like takes away background noise, like the fan and the computer. By like what I do is I click a button and then it starts recording and it picks up the noise and you like press a button and then it like makes a line there and it's like everything from there under.
Oh, that's fucking
like,
cool.
cuts off. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Hey, look at you. You're a YouTuber, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. All right. We're going to go. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for watching.
All right.
My name is Amir Zen. Got
Thanks
Matt
for having
James
me.
over here. Check him out as well. I love y'all. If you haven't done so, check out speckerhealth.com. Get yourself the highest quality health optimization products on the market today. and you can buy in cryptocurrency, which would be highly preferable. Thank you. Love you all.
Right.
Ask your questions, message us. Let us know what's up. We're here to help. We want to make the world a better place, and we want all of our friends and family and everybody in the world to be rich and happy and healthy. Love you all.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Later.
Bye. And broadcast. Boom.